Okay. We're on. Hello, internet. Hi, welcome to the first of many of this podcast, hopefully. Welcome to the podcast that I would like to call Ubuntu and Law. So, in this podcast, we'll be discussing everything South African law that's related to South African, the journeys of professional, commercial law, ethics around law, anything and everything that contains. As we all know, law has and law touches on everything, right? So anyone that is in part of the society or in society is or will or is until much. So we do interact with law, like it or not, from subject to object, from everything. So I'm gonna try and keep it very fun, very chill, very laid back, and etc. So yeah. So the reason why I wanted to start this pod is because I noticed online, especially with the rise in podcasting, that we don't really have a space where people can just come and show the insights of this practice or industry. So there's it's multifaceted. Now I'm losing my English because of the lens. So by the way, this is my first time. I've never done this before, so I just took a brave step. Decided to do this, so I'm doing it right now. Yeah. So the law industry has a lot of different layers, right? So a lot, and it's very deep, complex, and it's an industry that welcomes anyone who's a hard worker, who's disciplined, and who's very knowledgeable. Because the law is interesting if you're winning, but if things are not going your way, you might get frustrated. But you need passion for this. So yeah. So this is just a few things that I've enjoyed on this journey. So the inspiration behind the pod, I think I just explained that. No? Yeah, I think I did. So in terms of the growing podcast in South Africa or in the world, I don't think we have, or I've never really had a podcast that talks about law. Besides, our take or my take on it is very more theoretical and practical. So I would say I don't live in a bubble. I don't mean to offend anyone by saying that, but I'm very out there. So I see everything I do. So the way I do things, it's just theoretical, practical. That's how I roll. So yeah, this podcast has So you know what? Just keep on watching, subscribe, and click below. So I know it's 3 minutes, but now we're using analytics now, so we know how these things work. The first 3 minutes are very important, so we gotta keep you engaged into this part. So yeah. So let me just start with introduction, because this is an introduction, right? I will have a lot to talk about, a lot to break down, and perhaps you can even comment and suggest a few topics for me. So yeah, that would be enjoyable as well, and just see, okay, how much do I know, what insight I might have on such. So commercial. Let's go to commercial. Commercial is one of the biggest in this field in terms of making turnover, profits, and money. So anyone that is not inside or part of the industry of law, you might not know of the big five in terms of law. So we have the big five law firm, which in fact all of them are located in one location, which is in Sandton, the richest square mile in Africa. Yeah, so we do, and then they have other branches in Cape Town. So I think this is the epicenter of money, right? So yeah, commercial is very competitive. I'm not gonna lie to you. Commercial is extremely competitive in such a way that even if they wanted to consider, you have to go through layers of interviews and then psychometric evaluation. Your academic transcript must be incredibly impressive. Like not even averagely, not even ish, almost like incredibly. So just, I would say just aim for distinctions, right? Distinction is 70, 75%. So Just aim at that. And but that's just part one. So you might assume, oh no, I'm good at this, because they also need you. They need that interpersonal skill. So just because you're good at learning, understanding, interpreting, and writing does not mean necessarily you might. So they most of the time they're just looking for attributes. So attributes is not even one thing. So you have to be extremely good when it comes to academics. It's a given. It's a prerequisite, right? And also, you have to be out there. You must go through different organizations, different institutions. They offer those organizations. For example, BLASK, Black Lawyers Association Student Chapter. We have SAOLA, which is South African Women in Law. I hope I said that right, ladies. I don't want to offend anyone. And yeah, there's a Nadal. I don't know much about it, but etc. etc. Every institution, it has those one of the. So you have to join, because that those organizations, they help you with social interaction and understanding the whole premise or the environment around that. So it is, and everything connects to commercial law. But I must warn you, it is very competitive, like extremely competitive. Yes, from getting VEC work, it's difficult on its own, to even landing articles. So it is a journey. So in my experience, I can only tell you from my experience. I've went. No, I don't want to say done. I've been to Kancane, just a snippet. I've been there a few times. Yeah, I've went to Workman's. I attended a seminar, so they tend to have them depending on which department. Because I'm going to, I believe, directors, they do these segments. So the last one that I went to, I believe it was done. I'm not sure, because of the invitation. It was done by a director of land reform at our Workman's, which was very insightful, and you get to see the level of dedication, intelligence, and precision, and to their clients. Like, if you're a client of one of the big five, you're in good hands. That's just my perspective. But obviously they're dealing with clients that are worth a lot of money. So yeah, so I've went there, and also Weber Wenzel is one of them. So let me just count it down for you. So the big five, it's Weber Wenzel, Workmans, Cliff Decker Hofmeer, ENS Africa, Bowman Griffith. I stand to be corrected. That's the last time I checked. So those are the big five in Santin. So yeah, I also went to Bowman. Was it? Yeah, I think it was last year. I think there was because they do have space, so something was done, and there was an invitation, and students were called there. So you get to see a presentation room that is impressively huge with smart tech. So that was beautiful. And I also heard that there's also psychometric evaluation, which is it's a test, which in my experience, it's a tricky. I've done a few of those tests. It's just, we do have vices, but yeah. Not at the big five, obviously. A different test. I could say where I am right now at the studio, I've done that test. But yeah, that's a story for another day. So that is commercial in a nutshell. There's so much more that goes into it. So for another story, I think it was a few weeks ago. Weber Wenzel, if I'm not mistaken, right? They facilitated a deal, or they worked for facilitated a deal between MultiChoice and Africa. So I think MultiChoice was expanding. So Wenzel had a team of 11 associates, a mixture of a senior, associate, and candidate. I'm not sure about candidate, but just to show how impressive attorneys Walapaya are. They did that, so yeah. So yeah, the big five are impressive. So students, if you want to go there, it's extremely competitive. Like, if where you come from, you're the best, you have to be the best even at your institution. So literally number one, do everything, extracurricular, go out, have mentors, go all out, because everything they look at, your CV must be extremely impressive. So yeah. So there, yeah. So and also what else? Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, it is. That's just commercial, but it is understandable because hey, last time I checked, I'm not gonna say which of the firm that offers this. So if you're a CA, like, I think a minimum you get about 25K, right? As a CA, just as a starter. So I'm not gonna say which one, or the information has changed. It was a while back, so I was just checking because hey, that is extremely. Imagine as a starter, yeah, CA. So yeah, so it is competitive. So and they're also and they're very good. So right now as I'm speaking, I think from yesterday they have. I think there's something called the B20. I mean, see, I'm aware that you all know of the G20, but B20 is the business 20. So right now around 17 in Johannesburg, I don't know which where. So they're busy having like yesterday. Yesterday they had a meeting. I think from 6 to 9 or past 9. So business people around Africa, I believe Kenya was there. Business people though, and not today, still on. So most of those people are like I believe 100% are clients of one of the big five because those are serious businesses that gets invited there. I didn't hear any small businesses, you know. So yeah. So just to give you a grasp of how impressive Bowman is. Yeah, I mean not Bowman. Ish. Yeah, I mean the big five. Oh yeah, and Bowman is also impressive, by the way. So yeah. Um, yeah, man. Yeah, it is competitive, but all I can tell you is good to yay. Just bring your A game. So yeah. In terms of the realities when you are a student, yeah, realities are interesting. So, cause look, when you come to a different place, meet different people with different background and different experience and different expectations, we all live under the presumption of, oh, it must not be that different, maybe not that difficult. But in all honesty, it is. And just adjusting to that, it takes another toll on one's body, mental capacity, emotional capacity. So it does take time. And I believe you just gotta give yourself time and give yourself time and process the whole day. So I'm not gonna talk on different locations and realities because remember they're all over the country. So I've never been all over the country, but what I know is that you just need to keep your eyes open, connect, meet new people, and then network. And also, I would say just learn the differences between colleagues and future colleagues and friends. Because I think some individual might blur that line and then based on presumption, this is my friend. But or maybe you can. You never know with these things, but I'm just telling you experience based on my perspective. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're on. But but no, it's fine. It's cool. Yeah. So we had technical difficulties. Yeah, this is why you need a fully fledged, operational, up to date, highly skilled professionals or equipment or rather. But yeah, well, we're not there. So my last train of thought, I believe I was at on the reality of going after this profession, right? So yeah, George. I think I did. I think I did cover a lot or just enough. I don't know. We'll see if there's any comments or questions. So yeah. Um, to the little ones, the future of this country, the future leaders of this country. So I just want to have a word. I'm talking to. No, I'm not getting a diff. You can come in. It's all right. It's fine. So I'm talking to. I'm talking about high schoolers. So FET, right? 10 to 12. So I do understand. So I want to include you in the big world of this practice or this industry. So instead of post matric and then you just dive in, and then you learn how to swim. You don't know which way is up, and the whole thing of joining a new world or market and excitement and thrill and experience. You can enjoy all of that, so nothing is taken away from you. But I just want to like prep you in a sense, right? So instead of uqala discipline or take education seriously, or maybe aiming for that big one at matric, just start at 10. Go out there, because the journey is long and the journey never really ends. So put yourself out there. Like I said, I've mentioned some of organization that are there. Just Google them. BLA, BLASK. BLA is Black Lawyers Association, which is for my profession, from candidate attorney, attorneys, and so forth. BLASK, it's Black Lawyers Association Student Chapter, which anyone that is doing anything that is related to law, even diploma, higher certificate in law, regardless, in your institution, no doubt you're going to find it. And the Saola is an all females one, so South African Women's Lawyers Association, so it's there as well. And then the others. So, as someone who is in high school, prepping, this is your future, this is what you passionate about, you just want to do it. Just remember, just Google these names and see, and then you see them, and then by the time you get to first year, oh, I want to join this is what I want to do. You don't want to get there and, there's this thing. Oh, I didn't know about this. Oh, I can join this. Oh, my friend told me that. You don't want that. So you need like have a goal, a mind map from where you are to what you want to go, especially if you want to hit the big five, the corporate, the most competitive one. So if you work like that, yeah. And also, the more you go up the ladder, the harder it is. So just because high school is difficult, it's crazy, doesn't mean it will get any easier. The upper you go, the harder it becomes. So, but yeah, like I think that's just life, or that's just the path of success, honestly. So yeah, look, I know matrics are almost done writing, right? It's late November, I believe. Most of the important subjects are done, and then I know what's left. Is it paper 3, right? I think last time I was years ago. So years ago for me, without revealing my age. So I believe paper 3, usually around this time it was English paper 3, and then you're done. And you're done with your matric. Yeah. I have to tell you, matric, you will get what you put in. If you've been working from day one, your hard work will reflect on the certificate. So no doubt. And just enjoy. I think you just enjoy your December. There's nothing you can do at this stage, right? It's done, sealed. The important subject, you've written them. Did you prep enough? Yeah, anxiety won't help, and then just wait for Jan, so you can enjoy yourself and December and family. Yeah. And to those who will be joining the field or the profession or studying towards it, whichever institution that you're going to, good luck. Yeah. Like just prep yourself mentally, and look, when you're studying, it's not a holiday. I know for some it will be a new environment, but trust me, you have a lot of work to do, and you must be willing to discipline yourself. You must be willing to understand, why am I here? What is my goal? Because the last thing you want is to get lost in the sauce, because there's too much distractions. But yeah. Look, I would like to touch on to those who will not make it. So yeah, look, just because you failed doesn't mean it's the end of the world. So just dust yourself up, get up, and do it again. So remember, life is it's not a race, it's a journey. And all of us have our individual journeys. It might seem like we are, because we started at a specific rate together, that we're racing. It's not. You don't know where where we will end up in life. Same way you didn't know who you will end up as a friend in high school and right now. It's just life. You get up and you move on. Say less, right? All right. So when you get to the world of legalese, for lack of a better word, so okay, that is a better word. I don't know what I'm saying right now, but that is a better word. So professional behavior and the culture of it all. So yeah, you will be wearing a lot of black and white, formal, very formal. So you just stock up on that, buy those, because sort of the activities that are usually done, they require that. Going to the high court, magistrate court, you know, even Supreme, I don't know, but Supreme. But yeah, here in Johannesburg, we have a high court of appeal, I think. Or is it the high court? Yeah. But yeah, if you are around, just go check out your local magistrate court and you will see most of the councillors were black and white. So yeah, and there's prosecutors as well. So all of that. So yeah, so that is just the snippet of the things that I will be touching on. So yeah, and for more, obviously, I will have guests that will give you more insight moving forward, and you will be surprised at how impressive some of the people that really are in this field. That oh man, like the journey of learning never really stops. If you feel like I'm almost there, you're just beginning, the end of the beginning. So one chapter ends for high schoolers, another one just begins. Another chapter ends for students, another one begins. So that's just life. So it's an endless journey, and yeah. So there is a lot done. So I'm not sure who did this person will, but let me just give you. Let me see if this person will answer her phone. Oh man, it's not a cable. Do we have a cable? No. Let me call it like this. Yeah. Just to get a sense of how it's like for them where they are right now. So yeah, let me just call this person. Hopefully they're not busy. Yeah. Man, what's wrong with this Wi-Fi? In the air. Like, in the air, by the way. You've been wireless session has been idle and you authenticate. What the? Okay. Yeah. Okay. It looks like the internet here is giving me an issue. So I look. I just wanted you to just hear a person's nada who's on this journey and what drives them and how they got here. So just to let you know, Gucci, not everyone took a straight narrow path to the practice. It was left, right, take this decision, and then you just end up here. Some might even say, oh, it's a calling, Some are just, okay, this is what I want to do. I want all of those things. But at the end of the day, we all have our journeys, and one day we might have the opportunities to share those stories. So yeah. It has been. No, it's fine. No, I'm trying to call someone. So network is giving me an issue. I don't know when Zagala. This is what I don't like. Last minute. Yeah. Just touch on. Oh yeah. I'll also be touching on specific acts and just a lot of things. Yeah. Let me just speak on this as well. When it comes to South African cuisine, especially local, I feel like they're not protected or trademarked enough. So I think people eventually start to, alter those delicious food. So there's a place here that makes one of the most delicious meat that is truly enjoyable. So, but you go somewhere else, they try to mimic it, you can feel it. This is wrong. You're ruining a very unique recipe. So to those small businesses out there, I just try and protect your product. So some of us are going to enjoy it because we do enjoy, like especially last corner right now. We enjoy going out and enjoying those delicacies with Lumnandi. So, man, I don't say I learn on the Wi-Fi. I think that is left, left, right. Yeah. So yeah, I think just because it's a small business, especially if you make something unique, you just protect it, and someone infringes that on that, you can always file my legal actions. So yeah, because I've seen online how people are like, "Hey, this person stole my recipe, my way of doing things." But if you did the right thing, well, I want a contract and then you be protected good to it, and you cannot be what in the event that you do, because I'm telling you my secrets and the foods. Yeah, so yeah, let me just call this person. Just hopefully uzoyibamba. Hopefully. Yeah. Because I think just one up. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. So just protect it and all of those things. And it's important for us to know the basics of man. Damn it. Hey, bam. It's not her day today. So yeah, it is important. Even with small businesses, you might think, oh no, I don't need it, expensive. It really isn't that expensive. It's just you have to be aware of what you can protect for your business, because most of the things they usually steal them, kanji. Because that's a concept you never really protected your for I think your IP, could be wrong. Yeah, so and then it gets stolen. So yeah, that's just a few things that I've just touched on. Well, looks like it's time for me to shut down. Let me try and call this person first. That's all. I don't know what's going on the network. Yeah, just me touching down on it. So, yeah, a lot of things are a journey. Yeah, just, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, Agabambi, let me try one more. If Agabambi, hopefully Zoibamba. She's usually online, this one. Yeah. Yeah, man. As in, never mind. Who has a good network connection now? Ibambila now. Next. Okay, can you, hello? Oh, let me call. Because I think her journey is very interesting. Yeah, her journey is very interesting. So, for another via shit. Man, this is taking too long, much. Cool. So, if I'm back via WhatsApp, ne? Yeah? Yeah, I just wanted to call. Oh, no. Should I? Because I wanted to give her a call. Yeah. 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 Oh. Okay. Yeah. I think guys, maybe if that does not work, I should invite her and just let her what her journey within Jan, and then because her journey is very interesting. It's not really your cliche kind of, okay, let me just, one. It's just it's very unique. So for me, I was impressed meeting her. I was like, wow. So you've went on a journey before you ended up here. So yeah. So for me, it's something that I will. But I think save it as Uza. ZA. Yeah, so there was that. Yeah. So so it's just it's admirable. There are some people who would go that far and are that disciplined and on that journey. So, like I said, if you're in it for the money in this profession, you're not gonna make it. It's really difficult, and before you know it, you'll be taking bribes and trust me, you do not want to be that person because you will be removed from the role. So yeah. So and there are a lot of stories that you've heard from people who've decided to. Oh yeah, it's ringing. Zanele kayibamba. Yeah, I mean, shit. Sengisho igama lakhe, but yeah. So, man, angabamba manam. Hello, Zanele. Ngiyaphila, khuluma noSithene. Yeah. Before us continue, now you are live or recorded to my officially launched podcast. So our conversation is not very private. So yeah. Yeah.
I got to still. You were supposed to on me first.
I know. Yeah, nyapil. No, man. I just had a thought. I was talking about something right now, and you did mention your journey before you were doing law, right? You're studying it. So usuagopi and what you like, just your career wise that you were working and you were at that place as a martial town, and before you decided to make a change and you realized this was your passion from day one. And I was reminiscing on that. Remember the first day that we met?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just enjoying. So the shift in your mind that okay, I want to do this. What was it?
It wasn't a sudden shift. I understand. It was something that I actually loved growing up. But with the influence of our parents, there's that thing which you can't do this. This is dangerous. People are dying in this faculty. People are getting killed in that faculty. You can do anything else you want, but not this. Yeah.
So
Because if you remember back then, being an thingy and in the legal field was very dangerous. Now you're supposed to represent a person, and then the next thing you have to pay the price with your life. So those were the dynamics back then, and then my parents were against it.
oh yeah.
So I went to do hospitality. Um, when I was doing hospitality, and then I actually got back now to the real world of your hospitality. That's when I discovered, which it is for me, but not in this sense. Like I cannot be working like a slave.
Yeah.
For what? Yeah, but it doesn't work like that. Because one thing that I'll tell you is that you will know, okay, if you are in the front of house of the restaurant business.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this or not, but yeah, hey, it's my journey, it's my experience that I'm talking about.
Don't mention their
Let's
names.
take
Yeah.
you out away through. Huh?
They don't mention the establishment's name, so
No,
defamation.
just mention the industry in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for instance, when you are working as a waiter, you will work for sure. It's your passion. It's your everything. You love it. You love serving people. You love working with people. It's nice. But now, in the economy that we're living under or living at, is it worth me serving only one table that has actually 5 people? And then with drinks and meals, maybe that table will actually cover a bill running to or summing up to, let's say, 6,000.
Yeah.
And then now month end, I have to actually get paid. It's then maybe a salary of 5.5. I made that thingy, that money in a second.
Wow. Yeah.
Meaning, in general, if you can calculate to run an establishment of a sort, ne, you will need a day or 2 days in a week. Or maybe let's take a week to run the establishment. You'll make it in a week's time. And then the whole 3 weeks is a profit now. You are getting it. And then we, the people who put in our sweat, our working hours there, our time and energy, we're investing so much in those things, but we're not being even recognized by the owners of those establishments. So I'll do hospitality, yes, I love it, but as my own boss, not to say now,
I would like to apologize for that. Yeah, so I'm having technical difficulty. Luckily enough and blessed enough, I have someone who's good at the editing. So there's no doubt you're not even gonna recognize. Her name is Noma Shubi.
Yeah. That's me, Namaklumi.
What's up?
I'm good at you.
I'm good as well. So you did mention it's you're self-taught in using as an editor.
Yeah.
So whoever you are, if you're looking for a future editor, that is good. I believe she's very good because she
Not
taught
like
us.
very good, but I'm good.
But yeah, definitely she's the person for you. So
No, don't advertise me. Manifest.
Yeah,
Don't forget that part.
it's important. Skills, you have to pay for them.
You pay.
Yeah. So guys, let me just wrap up because something. So Namashubi will do the editing. So so let me just, I don't know how to close, but for me, the host that will not share his name for now.
Anonymous host. What is this? Ghost host.
And my guest, temporary guest, hopefully in future might even be a longer guest.
Yeah. Definitely.
Nice. So for me, the anonymous guest and everyone from studio, bye-bye. Have a good day.
Bye.